Hey everyone, I know it's been a while since I last uploaded. I've just been caught up with life, but today I do have something very special going down for the G80. We will be installing this full IRL catback system that I picked up yesterday. I currently do have the stock axle back still. I am running a Megan mid pipe that I did install a few videos back. I'm primarily going with the full catback, one, to get more volume, and two, I'm really not a fan of how the stock suitcase looks. To me, it just sticks out like a sore thumb. So I'm hoping with the new axle back portion, that will definitely clean up the rear end a lot. But that's enough talking. Let's get the G80 in the air and let's get this exhaust system on. As mentioned before, I am running the Megan Racing mid pipe, as you can tell. And this is the gigantic suitcase I am so excited to get rid of. Also, for those who watched my first upload, the valve modification I did, it's still holding up really strong. One observation I made while I was down here was the IRL mid pipe and the Megan Racing mid pipe are absolutely identical. With lining them both up, I did notice they end at the same exact spot. Even the pipe weld locations are on the same spots. So I'm going to leave the Megan Racing mid pipe on, as they don't have any particular branding. I kid you not, it's just tubing. And I'm going to remove the axle back portion and throw the IRL axle back section on. To lower the axle back portion, I went ahead and took off the two clamps that hold the mid pipe to the axle back section. The clamps are 15mm sockets. Moving to the back, there are going to be four 13mm nuts that you will have to remove for the exhaust mounts. Two of them are located on either side of the differential, and the last two are going to be on both corners of the rear side of the suitcase. We will also have to remove the two connectors on the exhaust valves. If you don't have an extra set of hands with you, I do recommend just placing the jack on the center of the suitcase. I know this guy does have some weight to it, so once you take those bolts out, instead of having it crush you, you can lower it gradually with the jack. Here are the two axle backs side by side. As you can tell, the size difference is pretty noticeable. At this point, we are going to get the exhaust hangers transferred over to the new axle back, and then we are going to get to reinstalling. Everything did go together pretty easy, thankfully. The only tedious part was just getting the tips lined up. The gentleman I purchased the exhaust from did include the valve controller. What I did was set the valve to the open position and then pull the connector. That way they are open indefinitely, as I honestly do not plan on closing them. And I also do not want to install a controller since I'm pretty much not going to use it. That does wrap up the installation of the exhaust. We're going to get the M3 on the ground and show you how it sounds.